Build 42.18 has just come out the other day, so here is the abridged version of the update with the most important changes in my opinion. Now in accessibility options, there's an option to automatically pause the game when the map is open. This is huge, especially for the more casual players who may have not even known you could pause the game while the map was open. Combined with the other update about auto pausing when out of focus we got a few months ago, it's become much easier to not lose runs to simple mistakes. Secondly, we got a keybind that I have been asking for actual years, a keybind to sit down. This is something the game has needed badly, since with the Build 42 changes, endurance becomes a much more important thing to manage. This is also great for us speedrunners since we need to use the fast rest tech so often. A few small changes I will briefly cover that I found particularly interesting. We can now use clean rags as filters in improvised gas masks. This is super big since the corpse sickness rates are much higher than before, and with mask or respirator still being a little hard to find sometimes, especially on low loot runs or no loot servers like the one I play on. Keep in mind though that this only works with improvised gas masks, not the normal ones. Sadly, the metal drum no longer has an encumbrance of 0.5. It is now 20, which is fine. I do miss my crazy light barrels, but I think 20 is also a bit high. Maybe 10 would have been a better compromise. A few liquid containers also had their capacity adjusted as well, such as the jerry can going from 10 liters to 20 liters. The canteens now holding 900 milliliters versus 500, which is a very welcome change since they were basically useless before. Hydration packs are also holding up to 3 liters or 2 liters respectively, which I love since I think the hydration packs are amazing. You can now add cheese to omelets, which is apparently a big deal to a lot of people, which I learned today. In addition to this, you can also now cook soups using dog and cat food, which, while very disgusting, is an update of some kind. There are also some other cooking changes that you can explore in more detail in the full patch notes linked in the description. For multiplayer, we see a huge amount of bug fixes, which I'm hoping means Build 42.18 multiplayer will be more stable, since it currently is a pretty buggy mess, to be honest. A more stable multiplayer would really help for bumping the player numbers back up, something we surely need. There are way too many multiplayer changes to discuss in detail and still be an abridged video, but the big 5 I wanted to discuss today are: number 1, firstly, they fixed the backpack dupe. I never actually used this one personally, but I did know of it for a while. I'm sure we can find a new one soon enough. Number 2, the foraging item duplication, where you can cancel the pickup right before it completes, is fixed as well. I found this one more annoying than useful, to be honest. A huge fix is we finally will not get a 5 to 10 second freeze every time we log in to a server. This was honestly a really annoying bug, and I'm glad to see it gone. The vehicle damage bug is also supposedly fixed. Now remember, they have fixed this twice now, so we will have to wait and see if it is fixed properly. Drying racks should now actually use the campfire temperature properly. In addition to this, drying racks are now drying leathers much more quickly now. A huge change since in multiplayer leather is a massive pain to dry. There are also various more technical fixes such as disconnects, desync, server security, and game crashes. It really feels that each day we are closer to seeing a more stable Build 42 multiplayer and hopefully the Build 42 stable branch. Anyways, I hope you are enjoying these short update videos. I love making them. I of course didn't cover everything I could, but I think I hit some of the more important parts for the normal player. If you can think of anything I missed, please leave it in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to. Big love. Bring her out.